Hello everyone, it's Kathy Champion and you're back here in my craft room and my YouTube channel, Kathy's Random Acts of Stampin'. As many of you know, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Gastonia, North Carolina, and today I am late bringing you the paper pumpkin. And I do apologize, I was late getting my kit for one thing, and then when I got it, have you ever had something that was so pretty, it's like that pack of paper that you covet so much you don't want to use it? I kind of felt that way with this paper pumpkin. So, but I decided that if I can't share it with you, what good is it? So I'm going to make the 3 cards that they suggest. It's enough of material in here to make 9 cards and decorate this beautiful box. I'm not going to decorate the box because my box was a little damaged. I have reached out to Stampin' Up! To see if they can send me another box. If they don't and I decide to decorate the box, then I can always do that separately. But I might want to use the elements that I got for maybe making more cards, because I will do some alternatives as well. But we got a lot of supplies in this box, and of course we always get our Stampin' Spot, and this time it's Blackberry Bliss. Y'all know I save these, so I never open them. I'm saving these because I want to get enough that I can put them all in a little box, and then if I'm traveling I can take my Stampin' Spots with me and still be able to craft when I'm not at home. You know, us crafters, we always think of ways that we can take our craft supplies with us. We got this beautiful woven ribbon, and this is the softest. I mean, it feels like, I can't even explain it. I have never felt a ribbon that it's cotton, it's very pliable, and just so soft. So this actually comes to wrap a bow around your box, but we're going to use it on some cards because it is beautiful, and it's in Blackberry Bliss. We got our little glue dots. These come in real handy, but I normally don't use these on my cards with paper pumpkin. I save these. I'm going to stick them up here with my other little glue dots, and we'll use those another time. Look at these beautiful sequins. Look at the glimmer on this. The colors are magnificent. And we also got some Stampin Dimensionals, so we have Dimensionals. The stamp set does not come like this, but if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can print out this little cover, and you can buy these little containers, and I put my stamp set in my container. And this right here shows you all of the stamps that's in this month's kit. And I print these out every month, and I store my stamps like this. It gives me a wonderful way. It shows me what was in the kit, and it shows me here the name of the box and the month and the year. Great little way to store your stamps. Here is a little note from Shelley. She was actually the founder of Stampin' Up! And this was her box. And on the back here, if you want to see how she puts her hope box together, you can scan this with your smartphone and it will show you a video of her putting her hope box together. And you might ask yourself, what is a hope box? The hope box is when you, after you finish with all of your supplies and you have your supplies left over that you're going to do your box with, what you would put in this box is things that bring you hope. Maybe it's a scripture. Maybe it's a cross necklace that someone special gave to you. Maybe it's a memento or a keepsake that came from your mother or your grandmother or your grandfather or your father. Maybe it's something your sister shared with you. Maybe it was something that a dear, dear friend made for you and you want to keep it in here because when you look at it, it gives you hope. And that's what our hope box is all about. I'm going to move that out of the way, and we are going to get down to the nitty-gritty of our box. Now here is the belly band that we could make for our box, and it's already pre-cut. All you have to do is put it together and put it on your box, which I think is wonderful. And I'm going to keep this because who knows, I might want to make that, and I may even want to decorate it with something different. But here's our kit. Here are our card bases, and I want you to look. You get 9 card bases, 3 of each design. The first design is just it looks like a mint macaron. Beautiful, beautiful color. a speckled flirty flamingo. And wait till you see this last one. Look at the beautiful colors in this. I see Blackberry Bliss, I see Flirty Flamingo, I see Petal Pink, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather. I even see a little bit of our new color that's Pale Papaya. Beautiful, beautiful card bases. Don't you think these are gorgeous? I mean, look at these colors. So pretty. You also get matching envelopes, and look at the envelopes. There's one, there's two, and there's three. Aren't they gorgeous? And as always, you get some little sentiment strips. So we have some little circles, and we have some little sentiment strips. We also get some little cards to put on top. And so we have 3 blank cards, and we have 3 of this beautiful ombre effect, and then we have 3 of the solid greens. Aren't these pretty? So pretty. And this is the butterfly that's intended to decorate our box. So we're supposed to punch this out and put this on our box along with some of these flowers. I love these laser cut die pieces. They're always so beautiful. Then we have this. Now, Paper Pumpkin always comes in 3 languages. It comes in English, it comes in French, and it comes in German. And I assume that this is French and German, I think. But anyway, we would use this first one. This is to go on the front of our box as well. Here's a beautiful tag. And then we have some of these beautiful laser cut flowers. So there's that. We have butterflies. Look at these gorgeous little butterflies. We have 1 sheet of those. And then we have this little piece that has tomorrow, and as you can see, it has tomorrow in different languages. So here's hope and tomorrow. So we would use the English ones. Unless you have a friend that speaks German or French, then you could very easily switch these out to, you know, for them. But I don't, so therefore English, I stick with the English. Look at these banners. Now these all break apart just like that. They come out of these pieces, and you get 3 of these, and there's 4 on each one, so that's 12 of these banners. Aren't they gorgeous? And you get 3 of these laser cut, and I took one out because I wanted to see what it looked like, and I'm going to lay that against this belly band just so you can see how beautiful this is. Isn't that gorgeous? Love, love, love the, I mean, can you see why I said they outdid themselves with this box? You get 3 of these. And then you have these huge words that's called hope. And again, you've got them in German, English, and French. And that is our kit. And of course, we get our instruction sheet. And I love, love, love what they did with the new instruction sheet. If you look on the back, the kit components, it tells you right here what your kit contains, and it also tells you your coordinating Stampin' Up colors, so that's right there under that. And then over here it gives you detailed instructions for this kit when you scan the QR code. So and it also tells you about, you can do more with this month's kit. You can also, if you are a subscriber, you can actually buy the add-on kit where you get a whole another set of supplies for this kit. You don't get the stamp set and the ink, but you get all of this. So I think that is fantastic. So anyway, let's go ahead and throw together our card. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to look at card number 1, and that would be this one right here. Actually, I want to make this one. I'm gonna skip and go to number 2. I think the reason I do is I love this card. I think it's gorgeous. I love what they did with the banners up and down. So let's see. We need to grab one of the pink card bases. So there we go. We've got that. We need our stamp set, which we have right here. We need 3 of the little butterflies and 1 of the round circles. So 3 of the little butterflies. So we need a purple one. Is it 3 or 2? 1, 2. I only see 2 butterflies on here, but it says do 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. A yellow one, a green one, and a pink one. So I'm going to pop those out. A yellow one, a green one, and a pink one. And you can see these instructions are so easy to follow. I mean, it's just, you just pull out what it tells you to pull out. And we need one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need one of our little circles. We need a white piece of paper, so we get one of those. And one of our circles. And I've got one that's coming out right here, so why not use him? And I think that's all we need. We will need our stamp set. I'm going to lay everything else over here so we don't get anything in our way. It looks like we're going to use the glue dots, but I'm not. I'm going to actually use some regular glue. So I'm going to push all my stuff over. I'm going to grab a bone folder, and I'm going to go ahead and fold this. These have already been scored, so there's nothing to do but bend them over and fold them just like this. And now we're going to take this piece and adhere it in the middle of our card, just like that. And these pieces are going to come out, and I'm going to keep the inside of these because we could use this for another card, or we could use it as a stencil. So I'm always trying to think outside the box, pardon the pun. Looks like y'all are a little bit crooked. Let me move my camera. I know it moved a while ago when I was adjusting. So that looks like we're a little bit straighter. So just very carefully take these out, just like that. And like I said, I'm going to save that. And what I want to do now is I want to put some glue, or I'm going to use Stampin Seal. I'm just going to use some Stampin Seal, and this is my Stampin Seal Plus, and I'm just going to put a little bit in each corner. Just like that, and it says adhere it to the middle of our card. So I am looking to get about the same amount top and bottom and side to side. Just like that. And then we are going to put these on just like they said. So I'm going to do a little bit of Stampin' Seal down the middle of that. And this one looks like it comes down to the bottom all the way over. We'll put that one down. And then this one looks like it goes up like that. So we're going to put some Stampin' Seal on it. And we'll go up. And if you go over and check my Facebook page and you did not get this month's paper pumpkin, it is available. So go and check that out, because you will not want to miss out on this paper pumpkin. It is stunning, to say the least. Now I'm going to put that one over top of that one just a little bit. Let's see if we can pull this back up. Yeah, we can. Oops, didn't mean to drop that one. I'm going to put this right on the edge, just barely on the edge of that one. Nope, I really want to do it like that. Let's see if we can pull this one up. And we'll move that one over. The Stampin' Seal will come up if you can grab it before it adheres totally. So I'm going to come over about like that. And you come down. And then press that down really good. I'm having a difficult time getting these straight for some reason. There we go. And I dropped one on the floor. So I got that one. Now this one's going to go down, and it's going to go up just a little bit. Try to do this one right about like that. And then it says do this one, no, this one. And we're going to do it down this way. So let's put some more Stampin' Seal on this. The Stampin' Seal is so strong. And let's hold it right there. And press that down. And then our last one is going to be this beautiful yellow and green. Oh, so pretty. Love the colors in this kit. But like I was saying, if you go check out my Facebook page, you'll see a little ditty there that shows that you can still order this. There was a glitch in people being able to get this kit. So if you wanted this and did not get it, you can actually get it now. So don't feel like that, you know, in case you missed out. So this is just a note of hope, and we are going to do that with our little circle. And I'm going to get my Stampin' Pierce mat out. I probably need a piece of grid paper to go over it. So let me find my grid paper over here. You know what? Oh, let's wing it. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss, but I'm going to actually grab my Blackberry Bliss from here, and I'm going to use my larger pad, only because I'm trying to save those little stamping spots, because I want to collect them all. And that's a good way to get them with Paper Pumpkin, because you will always get a stamping spot in your kit. So I'm going to pick this up about like this, and I'm going to ink it. That looks really good. And then I'm going to center it. I'm hoping I'm not in the camera. I have my big old head up in the camera. And stamp it down. And I'm just giving that a good pressure just to let it. And anytime you use the photopolymer stamps, you really get a better image if you use a, oh, see, that's kind of faded a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. We're going to go with it. You know what? No, we're not. We're going to re-ink this bad boy. I don't think I was quite zealous enough when I got the ink. That's why paper has two sides. So if you make a boo-boo, you can just correct it on the other side. That's much better. You know, I don't like it when I don't get things exactly the way that I want them. So when I don't, I like to be able to go back. Now I am going to take my stamp and clean it up a little bit, because the Blackberry Bliss is going to stain your stamp. You can see there's residue, but I did clean it and it is clean. So now I am going to, we're going to put some Stampin Dimensionals on the back of this, and they are right here, but I'm going to grab, let's just use these. Thought I had a pack already, but I think I used up my pack. So I'm going to put 3 of them on here. 1, 2, and 3. I'll put 2 up there and 1 down here. And we need to, and we're going to put that probably right about there. And then we need to get our butterflies on here. So I'm going to pop my wings up just a little bit. And I'm actually going to use my very own glue dots, because these just work really well. And you've got a place right here where a glue dot can hide. So I'm just going to pick up a glue dot, and I'm going to put 1 right here in the yellow, and I'm going to bend those wings up just so we look like we got a little bit of motion to our card. I love it. And then we're going to put this green one right about here. Got that glue dot, and it looks like the green one is right about there. Bend that wing up a little bit. And then our yellow one is down here in this bottom corner. So we're going to do the same thing. Grab a glue dot and put him in flight right about here. Love it, love it, love it. Now I'm just going to peel off my backers. I think I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool because I cannot craft without it. And I'm going to pull these off. And we are going to put this little sentiment right about here. Now it calls for some sequins. So again, my Take Your Pick tool. And I am going to pull off about, I think it says 5 of them. So I'm going to put one there, one here. That's 3, 4, and maybe one right about here. That card is done, and look how stinking cute it is. I'm just gonna fold up my wings just a little bit. Isn't that adorable? And look how fast that, I mean, we put this card together in no time flat. So there's one. Now I guess we'll go back and we'll do number 1 now that okay, so for 1 it's telling us to grab the little ombre effect. So it's going to be one of these. And we need the green card base. So that's going to be this one right here. And we're going to need 2 of the little butterflies. And we're going to need one of these. And a little one. I wonder where the little ones were. Okay, maybe I missed something. Did I miss something? This right here is what we're going to use, not this. Yep, that's what we're going to use. We're going to use a Tomorrow and Hope. And we are going to pull out one of these. And one of these. And now we're ready to get this show on the road. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my card and use my bone folder. And now we've got this piece that we need to stamp. So we are going to stamp the entire stamp. And it's this big one right here. And I think it's going to go right there in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and put this one back in our stamp case. And I want to center this up on here to make sure I'm getting it nice and straight. Just about like that. And I'm going to grab a stamp block that will accommodate this because this is a big one. I think we're going to need a bigger stamp block. So I'm going to grab this one because I just want to be able to get all of that. And we are going to put our Blackberry Bliss to the test. I'm not too sure. I don't need to re-ink this one. Okay. Now I'm going to bring this back and center it up on here as best I can. And then I'm going to center this over. And I am going to stamp. Now I'm going to put some pressure on that just to let that ink adhere and actually absorb into that paper. So pretty. Love it, love it, love it. And there we go. Now, that's going to go on there like that. But we're going to take our hope and cover the word hope up with this. And I think we're going to use our dimensionals. Yeah, we're going to use our dimensionals. So, I'm going to go ahead and adhere. Oh, it's got another piece that goes under it. So, it's calling for one of these. Okay, so one of these, and then one of these. Oh, look at that beautiful layering. Y'all know I love a layered card. So let's put that up there like that. I'm going to go ahead and use some Stampin Seal, and I'm just going to put a little bit in each corner. Maybe a little bit in the middle. And then we're going to put this on, and we're just going to try to eyeball center. About like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm just going to put a little bit on each corner. A little piece in the middle. And now we're going to put this right in the center of that. Love that. Isn't that pretty? Now we're going to cover up the word tomorrow with this tomorrow, and we're going to do that by using some dimensionals. Oops. So let's put one there and one there, and then we need one right in the middle of our word hope. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and just lift these off. And then we're going to take our tomorrow and center it right over top of our word that says tomorrow. Isn't that fun? You know what this does? It gives me ideas of using my other stamp sets, because I never thought about doing that. Stamp the word on a different color paper and just pop it up. Isn't that cool? I love, love, love that. Now it says we need a couple of our little butterflies and some gems. So I'm going to come back over and I'm going to look at the butterflies. And it looks like they used these on this one. So I'm going to pull out two of these little butterflies. And we are going to put one right here. And it says glue dots, but I want to pop them up. Y'all know I always want to go rogue on things, so I'm going to use my mini glue dots. This is where you can always bring in your own stuff, but if you don't have your own stuff, then everything in the box will make the cards just like it called for. So I'm going to put that one right there on a dimension. And then I'm also going to put one, let's see if I can get that off of there. I'm going to put a mini dimension on the back of this one, and it's going to go down here at the bottom. Just like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love the dimension. Okay, we have one more card to make. Oh, and this is my favorite. Love, 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 love this one. Okay, for this one, we are going to be using the other card base. That really pretty one. Let's see. This one right here. So I am going to use my bone folder again, and I'm going to get this all straightened up on here. And then we are going to bring in one of those beautiful die cuts. And yeah, I know I had already punched one out, so here we go. And look how it coordinates on top of that card. So it gives you color underneath these pieces. Isn't that spectacular? Love, 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 love the colors in this. Gorgeous. Okay, so this one, it's talking about using some glue dots. So I am going to use my glue dots, and I am going to use my Take Your Pick tool to strategically put some underneath places where they will not show. Like right about here, we could put one, and probably right there would be a good place for one. Let's see how you can find places where you can put glue dots where they will not be seen. Let's put one right there. And you can also roll these glue dots. So if they're too wide for a place where you really want to put one, you can roll them. So, you know, don't be afraid and to be able to get glue exactly where you want it. So I kind of rolled that one up, and then I'm just going to set it down. That way it will stick, but not be quite as big as it was. So I'm going to roll that up and lay that right there. I'm wondering if I want one there. I think that's going to be sufficient, because once we put everything else over top of it, it's going to come together beautifully. And just press that down where all those little glue dots are at. Isn't that gorgeous? That's pretty all by itself. Now we need one of our big words that says hope. And we're going to pop one of these out. And we're also need, let's see, we need that and that. The big hope, we need two of the little sentiments. Where there is hope, there is faith. Okay, that is beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I'm going to take this off of my big stamp block. Well, you know what? We don't need to take it off. We can do that in a minute. I am going to, let's see, where there is hope, where there is faith. These are the two stamp sets I need, and we need two of the little sentiment pieces. So let me pull those out. Okay, where are my little sentiments? Here they are. And I already have one, and we need two. So there's one. And there is our second one. And I am going to pop that up because I think it needs to be popped. What do y'all think? I think it does. So I'm going to put dimensions on each corner, and maybe one in the middle. I like to anchor my dimensionals really well. And I like to balance everything. So I think it doesn't call on here for one in the middle, but I'm putting one in the middle. And then I'm going to stamp these with that Blackberry Bliss. So I'm going to bring that ink pad over. I'm going to grab another stamp block. And I think for these, this little stamp block right here is going to be perfect. And we're going to do where there is first. And let me get that just where I want it. Where there is, love it, love it, love it. And we're going to pull that stamp off and pick this one up. And this is so true because faith and hope go hand in hand. And you can't have faith without hope, and you can't have hope without faith. So we are going to stamp this one right here. Love it, love it, love it. Can y'all tell? I'll be honest with y'all. I have placed an order for the filler kit for this one, where you can get all of the elements and everything, because this kit is so beautiful, and I have so many alternative ideas that I want to do. So y'all can be looking for more of these cards to come, because it is gorgeous. I'm gonna put that right in the middle, and then we are going to put this right here. Let's put a dimensional on each end of it. I think I'm going to do my minis on here. I think the minis will work much better. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to put these down with, because and one more right there. And then I'm going to pull these off. I'm going to go ahead and put it on both of them while I'm doing this, and then I don't have to fidget with this again. And this card is just about done, because all we have to do is put the butterflies and the sequins on it, and then we are done. And that's 3 cards knocked out in just a very short period of time. I mean, really. I'm going to put this one down here, just like that. And then let's get this one. I mean, you know, when paper pumpkin is such a good deal, because you get a stamp spot that you can use over and over, and you can actually re-ink those with your other inks. I'm going to put that right there. And now we need our little butterflies. So let's see, which ones does it say we need? Just one of the larger ones, and it looks like it might be the purple. Okay. So where are my little butterflies? And that's the bad thing when you have all of these elements here. Sometimes it's so hard to find each piece. That's the hardest part of this. And we're going to put him right here. I think he'll look cute, kind of in between the hope and the faith. And I think for this I am going to use a glue dot. So I'm going to pull out my glue dots. I think I need to tear my paper off, because I'm getting a longer piece of paper than I know what to deal with. So I'm going to grab one of these, and I'm going to kind of roll it right there. And we are going to stick that right about there, and we're going to let him be kind of in flight. Isn't that gorgeous? We still got our sequins to put on, so let's bring those over. And I am going to pull off, and I'm just going to put them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my word. Well, there is our 3 beautiful cards made with our paper pumpkin, and what beautiful cards those are. Aren't they lovely? I could not be happier with the way these turned out. I hope you've enjoyed watching me show you what our paper pumpkin was this month. And I am here to say that Shelley did an outstanding job. Absolutely one of the prettiest paper pumpkin. You know, I didn't put any sequins on that one. What was I thinking? So let me go back and look at my instructions. I'm sure that that one was supposed to have sequins as well. Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. We're supposed to have a couple down there, I knew something was missing the minute I looked at it. So we're going to put one there, and one there, and maybe one right here, and put one right there. I think that is sufficient. I love it, love it, love it. So these cards are done and ready to go, and what a beautiful kit this was. I am thrilled with it. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope that this would inspire you to maybe want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. Remember, it can be a month-to-month subscription, or you can sign up for 3 months, 6 months, or a year. And if you decide during that time that you want to take a break, you can just go into your Paper Pumpkin account, put it on hold for a month or two, and then come back, and each month you will have a coupon that you'll just go in, and that's if you prepay. If you pay month to month, all you have to do is nothing, and your Paper Pumpkin will be billed to you each month, and you will get this wonderful little box in the mail, and it's just always a surprise. They do give you kind of a little sneak peek, but it's not really fully a sneak peek, because I had no idea that this one was this gorgeous. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please think about doing so. It doesn't cost a dime. If you ring that little bell, you can choose when you want to get notifications and how you want to receive them, and then you will always be in the loop and know when I put up a video. Thank you so much. God bless and keep you, and as I always say in closing, let everything you do and say bring glory to our Father in heaven. He is worthy. Until we craft again, God bless and keep you. Bye-bye.